Do you ever say things in English that make others, pause to think, what did you say? Or worse, misunderstand you? Even really well-educated professionals from South Asia make these mistakes. I have made them as well. They are common mistakes, but easily correctable. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 10 most common mistakes that guys make and what we should say instead. Do you think that will be useful for you so that you can actually be recognized as the professional you are anywhere in the world? Anywhere in the world. You think that's good? You think it will help you? Put a comment right now. Yes, this is going to help me. I'm going to watch this entire video. So this video is going to help you sound more natural, clear, and confident anywhere you go. Alright? So welcome to my channel. This is Learning with Sanjeev. I'm Sanjeev and I'm really happy and grateful that you're with me to watch this video. We're going to be talking of really important stuff here. So keep it quiet, okay? So, this is not really about how intelligent you or I are. We are really intelligent, isn't it? It's about how we were taught. How we were taught English in our region, in our schools. Sometimes more grammar, but that's not the way it's naturally spoken in the real world. Yeah, so let's real world use it. So let's figure out, okay, yeah, grammar is good, but we want to fit in. We want to sound the same as other professionals like us anywhere in the world, right? So that's what we are going to do here. So let's fix all these problems with practical examples and not textbook theory. We are going to talk of 10 mistakes. 10 mistakes that people like you and I make. First mistake, mistake number 1. Using the word only in the wrong place. I'm going now only. Wrong. She came yesterday only. Wrong. What's the right way? I'm going now. Right, that's right. I'm going now. I don't have to add only at the end. I'm going now only. Wrong. I'm going now. Yeah. She came yesterday only. Wrong. What's the correct way? She came just yesterday. Or she came yesterday. So we can use the word just in order to emphasize. She came just yesterday. You thought she came earlier than that? No, she came just yesterday. But let's not put the word only at the end. I'm going now only. She came yesterday only. No, that's wrong. Alright, we got that? Mistake number 1. Easily corrected. Mistake number 2. Saying myself when you want to introduce yourself. Myself, Sanjeev, I'm a coach. That's wrong. I'm Sanjeev, I'm a coach. That's right. So don't use the word myself. Yeah? I'm Sanjeev, not myself Sanjeev. I'm Sanjeev. Or my name is Sanjeev. I'm a coach. But even better, I'm Sanjeev. I'm a coach. Short, simple, clear, confident. Yeah. So what's the mistake we are fixing? Never start with myself. Yeah. Even if it's common locally, people use it all the time. Still wrong. Third mistake. Mistake number 3. Overusing the words only, just, and actually. Overusing the words only, just, and actually. Actually, I was coming only now. Twice. Actually, I was coming only now. Completely wrong. The right one is, I was on my way. Or, I'm almost there. Yeah. So wrong. What is wrong is, again, actually, I'm coming only now. Actually, I was just coming only now. I'm on my way. I'll be there soon. I'm almost there. All good. Got that? So remove these filler words and we will sound more natural. Actually, no need. I was coming. Yeah. I'm on my way. I'm almost there. I was coming. Wrong. Yeah? Clear? The fourth mistake is confusing the present and the past. Or putting both into the same sentence. I have seen her yesterday. Wrong. I have seen her yesterday. Correct one is I saw her yesterday. I saw her last year. I saw her last week. I saw her. Not I have seen her. Sounds wrong, right? I saw her. Mistake number 4. Mistake number 5, it's really hilarious sometimes. Yeah, when you want to say that you graduated from university or you completed your studies, we sometimes say, I passed out in 2020. I passed out. Yeah, passed out means I fainted or I died. I passed away. I passed out. Passed out mostly means I fainted in English-speaking countries. So when you say I passed out in 2020, but most people understand that as, you fainted in 2020? What happened? So the correct way of saying is, I graduated in 2020. Congratulations, congratulations. I graduated in 2020. I passed out in 2020. Very common mistake, we can correct that now. Mistake number 6, using revert back instead of saying reply. please revert back to me. So revert also says get back, and back also means get back. So we are using it twice. Yeah. So it's like saying, please get back to me. Please revert with the answer. Or even easier, even more simpler, please reply to me. Or please get back to me with the answer. Very easy, very clear, very simple. So revert is, too formal anyway. It sounds like real legal. We don't need that in everyday speech. Reply is clearer for workplace or everyday English. Please reply to me. Or please get back to me. That's all. Very clear. Mistake number 7, confuse in plurals. You see, we say things like he give, they does. It's wrong, right? So wrong. He give good advice. What's the right one? He gives good advice. Something else wrong. They does everything fast. That's wrong. Correct way, they do everything fast. They do. He gives. Yeah? So, quick tip for you is, when we are saying he or she or it in the present tense, we add an S. He gives good advice. He gives good help. See, this might sound difficult, but the more we read good stuff, we are going to pick up this grammar automatically. Automatically. We don't need to go for classes. It's like immersion. The more you listen to good people speaking, the more you listen to people speaking good English, the more you read books which are written in good English, simple English but good English, we automatically learn which word to use where. That's how I know this stuff. Yeah? I really don't know the rules of grammar really well. But because I read a lot, I listen a lot, I have just picked these things up as we have gone along. Easy, and you can do the same. Mistake number 8, overusing the words too much with people. So wrong, this is wrong. She is too much arrogant. It sounds wrong. She is too much arrogant. The right way of saying it is, she is very arrogant. She is too much arrogant. Wrong. Or she is quite arrogant. She is very arrogant. She is quite arrogant. She is too much arrogant. Yeah, you see. So when we are talking of people, use words like very to explain what they are doing. She is very good. She is very humble. She is very nice. Mistake number 9. The mistake is direct translation from our native languages. Right? Wrong. This is wrong. What's your good name? Yeah, we all do it, right? So the right way is, what's your name? We don't need to put good there. What's your name? As soon as we say, what's your good name? Everyone knows we come from South Asia. What's your good name? What's your name? Another thing that is wrong is when we say, where do you stay? Where do you stay? Stay is stay. The correct thing is, where do you live? Which is what we mean, right? Where do you live? Where do you live? Which means, where is your home? Where do you live? Where do you stay? Wrong. Let's stop doing that. So these are phrases that we commonly use in Hindi, in Tamil, in Sinhala, yeah, all over the South Asian region. But they actually don't exist in real, natural English. That's the problem. And mistake number 10, the last one, ending our emails with do the needful. Do the needful. We don't need that. So this is wrong. Please do the needful and inform me. This is coming from old colonial English, colonial British times, right? Old colonial British times. It's outdated. No one says it anymore. So the right way is, please do what is necessary and let me know. Or please take the necessary action and let me know. So let's stop saying, please do the needful. Please do the needful. Let's get rid of it. Just by changing that, we become more current, we become more, real. Because that's what everyone says these days. Yeah? So no more do the needful. Get rid of it. So don't be ashamed of making these mistakes. I have made them as well. Just be aware and let's fix it. And these are common mistakes all over the South Asian region. India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Very common, right? Isn't it? Tell me from where you are and tell me which mistakes you have heard others making. And maybe which mistakes you have made yourself. That's going to really educate me even more. Yeah? So let me know, okay? Don't worry, be honest. We have all made these mistakes. And why we are doing this video is because I would like to help you. Right? Someone helped me along the way and taught me, Sanjeev, don't make these mistakes. And now that's all I'm trying to do for you as well. So nothing to be ashamed of. We are all progressing, we are all learning, we are all developing. Day by day, we are becoming little by little better than we were yesterday. Yeah. So I hope this video was useful for you. Right? Definitely you start changing the way you say things. You're going to sound more professional, and you're going to, be able to make your mark anywhere in the world. Because people will think, wow, this guy is fantastic. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and comment. Then that's going to help me. And it'll help you because you will see more videos like this from me. Would you like more videos like this? What kind of stuff would you like me to help you with? What are some of the challenges you're having? What would you like me to help you with? Put that in the comment as well. Alright, so it's been fantastic having you spend these minutes with me. I hope this helped you. I look forward to seeing you at the next one. So till the next time, stay safe and stay blessed. I'm Sanjeev. Have an awesome day, okay?